What's going down? Gag crew. Um, yeah, listen, I was gonna do this yesterday, but then y'all know how it gets down. Look, y'all know listen, you might get it Wednesday, no later than Thursday. All right. So don't y'all keep asking me where's the review for Miami? Where's the review to Atlanta? Bitch, is it Wednesday or Thursday? If it ain't Wednesday and or Thursday, and if it is Wednesday, you don't see it Wednesday, then don't ask me, bitch. All right. Because if you don't see it, do out that if you don't see it through 8 o'clock, if you don't see it through 7 o'clock at 5:30, that's normal business hours. If you don't see it between 8 and 5:30 on a Wednesday, then y'all know that y'all ain't gonna get it on Wednesday. Y'all gonna get it on Thursday, which is today. All right. But don't get me wrong, I appreciate y'all that's looking for the reviews though. All right, y'all continue to run it up. Love and hip, and I'm only doing this because Miss Girl, she seems to like when I fuss at her. I did this the last time, and she liked it when I fussed at her. Y'all weird. Y'all like to be fussed at? I guess, girl. I mean, me too, depending on who it is. Any, anyway, Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is season 5, episode 7. Purseholders. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm Team Zoe Brings. And yes, I get not understand maybe Zoe didn't have to give that type of a joke. Yes, I understand that maybe some other people would have felt the same way that Joy did. Yes, I understand that she a little rough around the edges and maybe she doesn't have to take everything to heart. But let's not sit here and act like them two birds are not mean girls because they are. And let's not sit here and act as if they did not skate by 5 seasons being mean girls and looking down on other young girls while simultaneously want to sit up and call themselves the Queen of Miami. And she got a throne in Miami and she got this and that in Miami and all of this. Like, child, please, look. If that's the case, the Queen's Chambers must be a damn bird cage because that's exactly what Trina is given and has been given since season 1. You may as well throw Joy punk ass up in there too. I'm Team Zoe Brinks, 1010%. And if you don't like it, you can skip to my darling. Y'all asses on up out of here now. All right. I'm Team Zoe. Period. I done picked my side. So what side is y'all on? Anyway, Amara working and she talks to her mom about Safari. Netty good, but she wants to slow things down. Moving on. Miami Tip has a book release. A shout out to Miami Tip and her book. First and foremost, Amara, you kill me getting up here with this horrible, dusty, badass wig. Like, Amara, you and this girl, you girl, you in this I Could Do Bad All By Myself, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and Medea's Family Reunion, the stage play, looking ass wigs with the mic smack dab in the center of the forehead, looking like a bowl. Girl, you in them cruddy, awful, patchy, bangy ass wigs is killing me. And you wore it twice. You wore it in this first scene, which is why I skipped it because it was tired as hell. And you wore it again down to Princess's girls' night. Just a horrible. None of them are your real friends, including Prinky. Because if they was your real friends, including Prinky, Prinky should have held your face like this and told you that wig is fucking horrible. Take it off, burn it, and don't ever allow it to see existence or the light of day again. Moving on, for realsies this time. Miami Tip has a book release. Shout out to Miami Tip and her book. I know a lot of y'all don't see it for Miami Tip. And I get it. But I don't know what it is about Miami Tip that I like her, but I like her. I like Miami Tip. I don't think she goes out of her way to be mean, and I don't think she goes out of her way to be messy. Now, can she handle things better? Yes, she can. But I will say this though, Tip, you do got a bad habit of falling out with people, and then you want to start running all of their business. Now, that thing about you, Miami, I do not like. All right. I do not like that about you at all. Because it don't matter how you fall out with your friends. Whatever went on while y'all was friends need to stay there. Why it just should, Miami. You like to fall out with hoes and then have they business all in the street. I but we can move on. So Joy talks to her about the Zoe situation and how she was triggered. Joy, Joy, you better get the fuck out of my face before you trigger me. Moving on. Moving on. Tip opens up about how Eliza hurt her because when she got with Future, she dropped all of her friends for him, including her daughter. Listen, Joy, not Joy, Miami. They be running around here talk about people cheering friend. Now I know I am not the one to sit here and try to tell somebody not to bring up somebody's child during an altercation or whatever, considering that nasty piece of reading that I put down on Pretty Brown as um churn that in my opinion should have would have been a lot better off had they stayed nut stains on the damn sheets. So I know I don't run the gambit and run around here trying to tell somebody that you shouldn't talk about somebody's child because she pissed me off and I went there and I don't give a damn. But at the end of the day, Miami Tip, me and that bitch ain't friends. You and her was. So it's just like at the end of the day, Miami Tip, it did not make you look good sitting over here trying to compare churn because while she may have a mug shot and while your son may have a scholarship, you never know how things might happen. He may have a because he could end up with a scholarship today and a mug shot tomorrow, while she could be out here living her best damn life, doing whatever the hell it is that she needs to do. I'm just saying, Miami Tip, you got to be careful when it comes to things like that. Don't be running around here comparing your son to her daughter. That's not fair at all. Just saying. Moving on. So Zoe at home with her boyfriend Kelvin cooking dinner, honey, and she still feels the exact same way that she felt about the whole situation. And I'm with Zoe. I'm with Zoe too. I agree with Zoe. I do feel like Trina and Joy and anybody that's in her camp, a lot of them, I do. I do. I do. I feel like if you don't have a certain look, a certain stature, a certain aesthetic, that is how they treat you. And that is that and they have given that off since season 1. All right, they have. I do believe that this was something that they probably done talked about before, whatever the case may be, because it made no sense why Joy got so. My thing is, if I ain't did shit to you, I'm not gonna get offended by anything that you may say about somebody else. Even if Zoe walked up there and I was there and she said, I don't know if I'm walking up to the mean girls, why would that make me feel away? I don't know her and I wasn't there the last time. So I'm going to assume already she ain't talking the fuck to me. I'm going to assume that until she directs it to me. I wouldn't have been the first one to feel away because I ain't no mean girl. Only the mean girls would sit up and feel away about being called a mean girl. Anybody else would have let it roll down their chest because they know she obviously can't be talking about me. So until she addresses it to me, she cool. I wouldn't have been the first to feel away. So it is what I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. I ain't mad with Zoe. Zoe Binks is doing this. Brinks is setting the standard now. She ain't kissing no ass. She ain't finna kiss no ass because she too talented to kiss ass to make it out here. In my opinion, she's just letting it be known now. I'm not kissing no ass. Trina the baddest and all. I'm on it. I'm on her side. Period. Super Cindy meets with Trina to talk about the Queens Don't Compete album, which is a damn lie. And Trina says because of what went down between Zoe and Joy, she don't want to work with her. Trina, fuck you and all of them many roles you got down to your damn neck. Sitting here, Trina, don't make me go in and I have on you, Tree. I'm biting my tongue as hard as I possibly can because I like Trina as an artist. Her music suit me, but y'all know I'm a whore for way back. That's why her music suit me. See, it's suitable for hoes. And I used to be one. That's why I like her. Now, is it suitable for real women that's going I'm gonna to be real with you, Tree. You want to call yourself the queen of Miami, then you should not be on Love and Hip Hop. That's how I feel. If you a queen the way that you said that you's a queen, then why the hell is you slumming it up with the peasants of love and hip hop? Because listen, again, you will never see the likes of Missy doing it. You won't. You will never see Lil Kim doing it. You won't. You will never see Foxy Brown non hen ass doing it. You won't. You will never see Lady of Rage, Queen Latifah. I mean, I would say Yo Yo, but I mean, but Yo Yo don't count. Yo Yo only came to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood to be like a little mentor. You know what I'm saying? She didn't come to be a part of the cast for real, for real. You ain't see her like that. So I ain't even finna add Yo Yo up in there. Yeah, she was there, but I ain't finna add her. She came to do a little yang 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 for the little young, which is what you were supposed to come do. Do a little yang 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 to help the little young girls. Queen of Miami. Listen, Queen of Miami. That I was with Zoe Brinks, but she said she the Queen of Miami, right? So then why is she running around here treating me like this? And I ain't do a goddamn thing to her. Moving on. Flo invites Gael over to talk about her situation. So what happened down to the club won't happen again. And Flo claims her churn don't know about Gael and Marlon. Flo, you a raggedy ass lie. All right, them churn got cable. And if not cable, them churn go to school with other churn who do got cable. So you expect for me to believe that y'all, especially them oldest, going run down there to them schools and they ain't heard at one time what happened between they auntie Gael and Eddie Eddie. Mm-hmm. Flo claims she never put a hex on Gael. She only went to the M lady for protection. What she's going through is karma. I don't believe that. Flo, I don't believe that. I believe you went to the M lady to do exactly what Gael is going through now. Stop it. What she's going through is a hex. What you went through around there to your show that got messed up and all of the other stuff that's messing up, that's karma. Okay? But nobody believes you, Flo. Quit it. Gael talks about that Claudia is a known hustler and she's only using her for attention. Again, Gael, you've been fucking this lady's husband for Lord knows how long. So, yeah, you don't run a gambit either, sir. Shut up. Moving on. Um, and you look like what you've been through too, Gael. I'm just gonna be honest. Like you look like what you've been through because, honey, Gael look like a rabbit Pekingese in the damn face. All right, she do. Gael look like he. Moving on. Princess rents out a penthouse for a ladies poker night. Shay invites Von Shay in hopes that her and Amara can talk, and you know what happened? It became a mess, just like that badass wig that Amara came in with. A mess. Von Shay, I'm cool with you feeling a way about Amara because if I was you, I would feel a way about Amara too. But the fact that you felt the need to have to throw a drink at her over it is just beyond me. Like, I don't think that y'all was friends like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, for you to be this upset, 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 for you to have thrown the drink. I'm just gonna be honest. And the fact that that was your probably your first time around most of them ladies, yeah, you looked a damn fool. I'm just gonna be honest. You looked a fool, Vanshay. And all of that energy that you gave to her, you need to be giving it to the nigga that you laid up with that's got you stressed out and stressed out. Y'all know, like a trap called Quest of Faith Evans. She really knows how it feels to be stressed out and stressed out. You need to carry all of that energy to Richard, not Amara. Richard is the one that got you at home with a screaming baby all damn day while you trying to write a dissertation and all of the rest of that stuff. I really feel like that's where your energy needs to go. It needs to go. All of that you should have gave that to. But then again, maybe you shouldn't. He running around down here putting pop piles on you and the daughter. Maybe it's best that you didn't give it to Richard. And so since I remember that. I'm gonna shut the F up. Fine. Give it all to Amara. Put it all off on Amara and say it's her fault, child. Instead of trying to beat her up, you should listen. The gag is instead of trying to douse her with a damn drink, you should have doused that badass wig with it. Maybe with water in it, it would have fell out and it might would have looked like something better than what it was. Cause hurting them Baptist wigs is getting on my nerves. Princess and Amara have a moment outside because of the twins' daddies not being there. Well, to let the people tell it, the twin daddies was Alan, and Alan was once MJ's best friend. So maybe that's why you're going through what you're going through, Amara. It's called karma. You ran out there and had babies with that man's best friend, and in turn, the man's best friend ain't there for his daughters. And while I don't condone that because that's some fuck nigga shit, at the end of the day, it is called karma. All right. The same way he gonna get his for not being there, you're feeling it now because of what you did, Amara. I'm just calling it what it is. You laid down with the homie and had the homie seeds, and now look at what's happening. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody gonna tell you that, Amara, other than Shay. But I'ma tell you. Moving on. Eliza meets with her oldest daughter, Shamaya, I want to say, for dinner. That was a real cute scene. Shamaya, you're going to have to forgive your mama, baby, because your mama was a child who had a child. And when you're a child, you don't know nothing about being a mom. So you're going to make mistakes. You understand? And at this point, she's got herself together. She obviously loves you to pieces and she wants what's best for you. She's seeing you go down the same avenue she did when she had you. Just like she said, she met your daddy, who was a grown, rusty ass nigga when she was 14 and she had you at 19. Do the math, honey. All right. Your mom is not the best, but she's doing the best that she can now to be there for you. And I feel as though you really should allow your mom to be there now. Now she's at a space where she's mature enough and know how to be a mother. You don't know how to be one at 14 or 19, whenever it was she had you. You don't know how to be one as a teenager. You don't even know how to be a mama when you were grown as adult and it's your first child. You learn. You know what I mean? So that's my advice to you, baby. Allow your mama to be there for you. Your mama ain't telling you nothing damn wrong. She's seeing you go down the same path. You don't need that because here's the thing: if he loved you, he would have never had you in that predicament, sweetheart. So we could cut the he loves me because if he did, you would have never been in that situation because you're not the one who did the crime. He did. And then he had you locked up right along with him. That's not love, babe. All right. Know the difference. Give your mama a chance. I don't feel as though Liza is a bad person at all. I don't. I don't. If she seems as though she got her head on straight, let her be there, love. Moving on. Zoe goes to see Super Cindy and she gives her side of the situation. Super Cindy, I don't like you. And what people do that I don't like is when you get upset and then they want to try to tell you to calm down or lower your voice or do this. I was with Cindy. Why should she do anything for you when you did? Because my thing about you that I don't like, Cindy, is you run around here calling yourself her mentor, but you didn't even fight for her. You went off of what Trina said, and what Trina says is law because y'all want to hold her as the queen of Miami. Like you didn't even fight. And you supposed to be her mentor, like Super. I didn't like that. So you was a peasant and a flunky and a do girl and a purse holder, like Joy is when it comes to Trina. So I was on Zoe's side for saying, you know what? When I get bigger than all them bitches, keep that same, and you will, Zoe. You will. You will. Keep doing your thing, sis, because I'm on your side. You got a fan of me, Zoe. I can't get with Cindy. I can't get with Cindy. You're supposed to be a boss, but you sitting around here being a damn peasant to tree who ain't got shit but a BET Lifetime Achievement Award and a win off of Zoo. What is it? Versus. You know what, y'all? That's it. That's all I got. Cause I'm getting annoyed. Like, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Thursday, Monday night's episode. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Monday night's episode. Like I said, I'm Team Zoe Brinks. I done picked my side. If you're mad, K ass. And with that, I'm gone. Bye.
Cause when